Well, hey, pals. So, you know how sometimes you learn a hack or a tip in your life and you're like, why has nobody told me this before? Why did it take me so long to figure that out? Honestly, those are some of my favorite videos to watch because they're like dumb little hacks. It's like, oh, duh. I should have known that or I should have figured that out. Well, today I'm going to be talking to y'all about just some little optimization hacks for your website that can make a huge impact on your website traffic and your SEO that really nobody is talking about. And I'm like, why? Why is this not a thing that everybody knows? Because once I figured it out, I was like, oh, duh. Like this helps so much. So today I have 4 very simple things that you can totally do yourself on your website and your website content, aka your blog and your website copy, to make your website much more SEO friendly, to get it found and get traffic coming to your website from people that are ready to buy. So take some notes today. A couple of these might seem a little technical, but they're really not. Don't worry. And we're going to dive right on in. Hey there, fellow entrepreneur. Welcome to Simple SEO and Marketing with me, Faith Hannon. Do you want to grow your business with organic marketing and finally feel like you can understand SEO? Are you scouring the internet for how to get more website traffic, SEO for dummies, and how to market on Pinterest? Have you tried to grow your business with SEO and blogging only to get frustrated and quit because it's overwhelming and too time consuming? Been there. Hey, I'm Faith Hannon, Jesus lover, copywriter, blogger, wife, wrangler of tiny humans, and barrel racer. And let me tell you, I didn't have time to waste sorting through SEO and keyword strategies that either didn't work or were so over my head I couldn't understand them. I honestly thought that SEO and blogging only worked for people with a PhD in tech jargon and a whole team of employees, until I learned these secrets. Good SEO strategies don't have to be complicated, and creating and marketing great content doesn't have to take more than a couple hours a week total. So pop in those earbuds, slam some coffee, and let's grow your business with simple organic marketing and a healthy dose of biblical encouragement along the way. All right, pals, before I dive on in, a couple little announcements for you so you don't miss out. One, next week, every day of the week, Monday through Friday, I'm going to have a really awesome little series for you on SEO 101, just some things that you can do yourself and how to do them to get more traffic to your website and ultimately generate more leads. Because if that website is not generating you leads and it's just sitting there costing you money, it's not doing its job, and we need to fix that, and I'm here to help you. So make sure that you are subscribed to this podcast, you're listening to everything, and you're getting emails from me. If you're not getting emails from me, how sad, because I send some really dumb stories about myself. Not really, but really. Emails where I share the juiciest, bestest stuff, which I know is not a word, don't worry. So make sure that you're getting emails from me and you're in the Facebook group so that during this series, you're not missing out on anything. And next week, I have a very special promo going for y'all. The last chance to get my signature course, the Organic Marketing Framework, at a steal of a deal. And it has helped. This course lays out the exact framework that my team and I do for clients. And we walk students through, and y'all, some of these clients' results are astounding. One, when I checked their stats last week, or maybe a month ago, I don't know. Time all runs together when you have tiny humans. But one of the clients that I've done all of these things for, that I lay out for you, their website traffic has increased 2,400% in less than a year. Yes, 2,400% in less than a year. So that's phenomenal. And all of this is laid out for you inside my signature course, the Organic Marketing Framework. But you're going to miss out on the special and all the extra juicy tips if you're not subscribed to this podcast and listening every day next week for short, practical, punchy, get to the rat killing episodes. Now, for our tips for today. Ready? Ready. All right, little optimization hacks to make a big impact on your website that really not enough people are talking about, but I'm here for it. I'm here to spill the tea, as the kids say. All right, number 1 is I want you to really look at your photo file size. Now, I know that we have heard this, right? We know photos need to be not too huge, load times important, blah, 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 blah. But so often when it comes to our own stuff, we forget, or we are so excited to get these giant file size photos back from our brand photographer. And hello, I love photographers, but we need to make sure that our photo file sizes are small enough, but still optimized, still look good for the interwebs so that they can load quickly, because load time is hugely important and only becoming more important to the user experience. Now, certain website platforms will automatically resize images for you. Others will not. Some of the more popular photo resizing tools are Tiny JPEG, Compressed JPEG, Tiny PNG, or Free Convert. There's a ton of them out there. So just find one that you like and that works for you in your brain. Copy that URL, save it into your workflow so you don't have to reinvent the wheel, re-Google, and refigure things out. But your photos need to be small enough that they don't take a lot of time to load. You don't want to compromise quality, because y'all, photos are important. Photo content matters, but you also don't want to kill your user experience and kill your load time for a large file sized photo. All right, tip number 2 is photo names. Y'all, photo searches are a thing. I don't know if y'all know this, but you can go to Google, type something in the search bar, and then click images. And Google will bring up images based on what you typed in that little search bar, right? So if you are not naming your photos, bro, you're missing out. If you are not taking advantage of that, you are missing out. More and more and more search results and click-throughs are coming as a result of image searches. And the number 3 little hack I have for you is you need to have enough text on your page. So I know that by the time a lot of us get to creating our own website, especially if you've got another product or something that you're trying to market, sometimes your website is really the last thing on your plate. And by the time you get there, you're just ready to be done. Done. But a lot of people do not have enough text on their pages for Google to look at that page and say, oh, this has enough information to be valuable. For most businesses, I usually recommend a 300 word per page minimum, except for like your contact page and your lead magnets and opt-ins, because most of the time people aren't searching for, they're not searching for something that's going to lead them to your contact page, except for how to contact you, which should make its way there. But for most businesses, at least 300 words per page minimum. And no, you don't need to just babble and fill space to fill space. Say something valuable, okay? 300 or more words of value. Really, it's probably better if you're like 700 words. But these can be recycled or reused or rephrased, hint, hint, things from other places on your website. Because the fact of the matter is, people are not remembering every word that they read on your website, except maybe your mom and your great Aunt Sally, okay? So it's okay to reuse some things, but please, please, please don't post 300 words of just rubbish. Please, please, please. All right, and the number 4 thing I have for you to do today is to write your own self your SEO-friendly meta descriptions for each page and blog. Now, I understand if you have 900,000 blogs, you can't go back and do this for all of them if you haven't done that already. But for each of the main pages on your website, I want to have a human written meta description, or at least a human edited meta description. You can have ChatGPT get you started on this, but Google will write a meta description for you based on the content on the page if you don't write one for yourself. But if you write your meta description yourself and stay within that 160 character range, you can use keywords strategically in a way that is appealing to your ideal client. The meta description will be forward facing in a Google search when your website comes up. So make sure that it is not just keyword dumped. It's not just all of the keywords you can think of thrown into there. No, it needs to tell people authentically and in a keyword rich way what they're going to find on that page. And you'll find that when you have a great title and a great page title and a great meta description, you're going to be getting more of the right traffic, because people are going to know up front whether your page or that particular page on your website is what they're searching for, if it's going to help them or not. And if not, go on, vaya con Dios, like it's okay. But if they are your people, you want them to know quickly and clearly and be like, yes, this is my person. Okay, so 4 tips, little optimization hacks that will make a big impact on your SEO that really nobody's talking about, but we're talking about it over here. Number 1, your photo file size. Number 2, your photo names. Please, 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 for the love of all things holy, name yo photos. Number 3, you need enough text on your page. Minimum of 300 words per page, preferably more like the 700 range, with the exception of like your contact page and your lead magnet pages, okay? Now, and the tip number 4 is to have people written, human written, your own sweet self written, SEO friendly meta descriptions for each page and blog. All right, y'all. That's all I have for you today. Make sure that you are coming back for the special SEO 101 series next week, where I'm going to walk you through some really powerful basics to help you start getting more traffic onto your website and more leads from your website. And we will chat with you next week. All right, y'all. Bye. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hopefully this episode gave you some really tangible tips for better SEO and marketing to get more leads and more sales from your website. If it did, can I ask you a quick favor? Would you please share this episode with a friend, and then just take 10 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. That is the very best way to help more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs scale their businesses so that they can help more people with their gifts and make an even bigger impact for the kingdom of God. And guess what? We now have a Facebook community where we can learn, hang out, and laugh. Go join the Facebook group now. It's linked in the show notes. And all the other things, courses, coaching, and copywriting, can be found at my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.